Hi everyone, welcome to my class. Today we are going to discuss our first unit, second lesson, second part. Every success story is also a story of great failures. In that we are going to see second part. First we know that we learned about Abraham Lincoln. Now we are going to start with the second story. In the year of 1930, I'm reading the text, please try to follow that. In 1913, Lady Forrest, the inventor of triode tube, was charged by the district attorney, means a lawyer, for using fraudulent means to mislead the public into buying stocks of his company by claiming that he could transmit the human voice across the Atlantic. He was publicly humiliated. Many people say that he was doing many mistakes because he was doing some fraud things. So later he was charged by the attorney and he was in the prison. But imagine, without him, there is no tube light. There is no all these things. Because of invention, we got the great Thomas Edison. We will come to the story of Edison also. Without his invention, there is no light. So, such a great story. But he was humiliated by the people. He was humiliated by the government because he was doing some fraud thing. Because he was trying to help the people, but finally made that he was the great person in the world. Without him, we can't imagine the tube light. So now that was the word Lady Forrest. Let us go for the next continuation. In the year of 1903, a New York Times, a news editorial, the date of December 10th, asked the question, the wisdom of Wright brothers, who were trying to invent a machine heavier than air that they would fly. 1 week later at Kinty Hack, Wright brothers took their first flyer's flight. So when they are inventing something, a machine which are heavier than air, which will fly in the air, many people laughed at them. They said it is impossible. It is not possible. It is not possible. But in 1 week, they did that and shown that this is what we thought. So when we are trying to achieve something, many people will humiliate us, will tease us. From backside they will say, hey, you can't do this. It is impossible. It is impossible. Try to remember the word. The word impossible itself have the word I am possible. So nothing is impossible in this world. Everything is possible. So if you try yourself, if you decided to do something, definitely you can achieve that. So let us look at the third character in the lesson now. Colonel DeSanders, such a great person. At the age of 65 years, a retirement age, 65 years in our India, most of the people will take rest. Yes? At their 65 years, with a beat up card and $100 check from Social Security, realized that he had to do something. So at the age of 65 years, he wanted to do something. He don't want to sit idle. Many of our Indian people, we can see that at the age of 65 means simply they will relax at home. They don't have any other work. Simply they will take rest. But if you look at Colonel DeSanders, at the age of 65 years, with $100 check he is having. So he decided that I have to do something. I don't want to sit idle like this. I don't want to be like this. Simple. I have to achieve something in my life. So at the age of 65 years, keep in your mind, 65, retirement after retirement age. So what an old man did, let us look at story. So he remembered his mother did some recipe, some different type of food thing, and he wanted to prepare that for the people. So he went and knocked the door and asked, I have a different recipe. Please give me a chance. I will prepare for you. But they said, no. How many, He tried once, twice, thrice. He knocked many doors. Finally, more than 1,000 doors he knocked. He knocked for success. He waited for success. 65 years old man, going to every home and knocking the door. Please give me a chance. Please give me one chance. First one order, I will show myself. I will prove myself. But all they said, no, no, no. After 1,000 knockings, after knocking 1,000 doors, finally this old man got one order. So that became, now we know the story of Colonel Sanders, KFC, the founder of KFC. 1,000 times, 1,000 doors he knocked. An old man knocked 1,000 doors for the first order. After that, no more turning back. His journey started. So age doesn't matter for success. Age doesn't matter for success. Your ability is a matter for success. How you are is not a matter. What you are is not a matter. What you have is a matter. Don't compare. You don't worry about other things. Colonel Sanders, 65 years old man, his age is not a matter for success. Simply his dedication, he decided that I have to show myself. I have to prove myself. I want to prove myself. So his dedication, keep this word in mind, dedication. If you want to success, if you want to taste the success in your life, you need dedication. So let us look for the next one about the great cartoonist. Now we can call him a great cartoonist, but previously he is nothing. His name is Walt Disney. So many rejections. He drawn many cartoons and he sent for many newspapers, but all they rejected him. You are waste. These cartoons are unfit. These are not good. So all they rejected him. One day, he was in front of a church minister. We can call him a pastor, church minister. At a church minister, saw some cartoons which was drawn by our Walt Disney. And by seeing that, he was there. And by seeing that, he drawn a small mouse picture. That made him famous. One mouse, it became a Mickey Mouse. It became a world famous. And now, without the name of Walt Disney, no cartoon. He became a world famous cartoonist. So, he was rejected by many people, but he never turned back. He decided, his dedication made him to become a great person in this world. So, successful people don't do great things. They only do small things in a great way. We will think that if any person succeeds in their life, we will think that they did many great things. That is not the correct statement. We have to do that. That is, the correct statement is, they do small things in a great way. So they will do the things in a different way. So that made them to become a great persons in this world. So next one, we are going to talk about inventor of inventions. One more personality we are going to discuss, that is inventor of inventions. He went to school and his teacher written a small letter in his pocket and kept in his pocket. That was written like this: your Tommy is too stupid to learn. Get him out of the school. Teacher written the letter and kept in the pocket of the student and sent him to school, home. And mother opened the pocket and read this: your Tommy is too stupid to learn. Get him out of the school. Teacher written the statement. Then after reading that, mother replied one word, that is, my Tommy is not a stupid to learn. I will teach him myself. Now you can understand why. Because he is a partially deaf, means he couldn't listen clearly. So he went to school. Sometimes he will ask multiple times, teacher, I couldn't listen properly. Please repeat again or repeat again. So he asked many times. So teacher got irritated. Teacher got, he is very stupid person, and she written a letter like this: he is very stupid. I can't teach him. Take him to home. And you know how many days he went for schooling. Later, he became inventor of invention. He is none other than Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison, whom we are calling now inventor of inventions. Inventor of inventions. Why? Because only his education. Who taught him education means his mother. Do you know how many days? How many days he went to school? Only 3 months. But mother taught all the things. Here we come to know one more important thing about from Thomas Edison's life. My dear parents who are watching this video, some people will have some partially from deaf or blind, some people will have some different disabilities. So don't teach them or don't scold them, my dear teachers or parents. So teach them freely because they also want to learn. So don't treat them differently. Treat them with a positive vibes. Make them to learn. Teach them more efficiently. Let them learn. By that we can see many Edisons here. We can see many Cullen Sanders. We can see many Wright brothers. We can see many Walt Disney. So everybody will have different talents. So as a parent, as a teacher, we have to encourage them. Not only education, not only reading. They have many talents. So we have to notice them. As a teacher, we have to notice all of them and we have to encourage them and we have to make them to success in their life. Let us look at one more important person, that is, he invented a great thing. He invented a machine, a car, but he forgot to keep a reverse gear. He forgot to keep a reverse gear. Many people laugh at him. Many people laugh at him. But now it was a leading company in the world, cars company, that is Ford. We will do mistakes. Everybody will do mistakes in this world. But when we rectify them, we will become a great persons in this world. So that was a great story which was Henry Ford has given for us. He forgot to keep a reverse gear in the first car he made, but later he became a great person. So why? Because his attitude, his personality made him to become a great person. So do you consider these people are failures? Ages 40 years, 65 years, 52 years, 4 years. Will you consider them as a failures? No. Why? Because all the success stories having a great failures. We are saying that Disney now a great famous, Cullen Sanders great famous, Walt Disney famous, Ford famous, Wright brothers are famous scientists. We are saying they are famous, great. For that, they have a great failures too. We have to keep those in our mind. At the age of 1914, Thomas Edison, 67 years, Thomas Edison lost his factory, which worth of few millions dollars. He lost, and he to have little insurance. Maybe he'll get a few $1,000s, but millions of dollars. 67 years old Thomas Edison lost his lab where he made all the inventions. At the time, he said one word we have to remember, that is, there is a great value in disaster. All our mistakes are burnt out. Thank God we can start anew here. So such a great positive word. He lost his factory. He's lost his all the things, invention, everything he lost. And he said one positive word, that is, here I have such a great things we have in disasters. I lost all my mistakes. All my mistakes have been cleared. Now I can start new. So thank you God, such a great word said by our Thomas Edison. Let us remember one more story we have in listening skills about Job. It was mentioned in the Bible, Christian Bible. There we can get the story of Job. He was a great person, a noble man, and fear of God, such a great person. But he was cursed by God. Means he got some disease. he was wounded and it was swelling all the insides and making itching. He was rubbing and making too much of disturbance, and many people, his wife came and said, curse God and die. And his friend said, why you are facing such a more problem for you, commit suicide and die. But he lost property, he lost children, he lost all the cattle, he lost all the donkeys, whatever the properties Job had, all he lost. But he said one word, that is, God has given, God has taken. Such a positive statement Job has given. God has given, God has taken. I don't have anything in my hands. With that attitude, he got all double. His property has been doubled. He got more wealth. He got more richness. He became more famous in the place. So the positive word which was said by Job is, God has given, God has taken. Here Thomas Edison is saying that all our mistakes has been cleared up. Thank God, I can start new. Such a great word. So we can see that Thomas Edison failed approximately 10,000 times while he was working on the light bulb. When he was working for the bulb, he failed 10,000 times, but he never turned. He decided, I have to invent bulb. So in that he failed 10,000 times, but he never turned back. And Henry Ford, we discussed, was broke at the age of 40 years. And next, because he was young Beethoven, many persons we have. Music, young Beethoven, who told that he had been no talent for music, but he gave some more best musics in the world. So many persons we have. So try to know yourself. Try to know yourself. Dedication is important in reaching success is our today's lesson motto. We need dedication to reach success. Thank you. If you have any doubts, please comment below, and have a great day. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.